Alright, well, welcome back once again. So, as we mentioned last week, we are heading into 50-cent land this week. And to start us off, on the end of our roll here, we've got a Weary Dunlop, which is a fairly common one. World War II one. Alright. So let's get into this. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Set ourselves up a couple of piles. Do a bit of a focus. Alrighty, so start ourselves off. We're headed on back to 1995. Everyone's wearing hypercolor and MC Hammer pants. It's a beautiful time to be alive. If only we were back there. Alright, so this one's a fairly common one. It's got a circulation of around about 15 million. There doesn't seem to be anything glaringly obvious on there other than Weary Dunlop looking like the Elephant Man like he always does. So we'll give that one a miss. $1982. What have we got listed here for that? Anything in particular? No, that's a Commonwealth Games one. This is one that I used to love collecting when I was a kid. I had a lot of them. All brand new and shiny. It's not really a particularly rare one at all. There's 49 million of them, so there's quite a few of them around. And I don't know of any listed errors for these at all, so I can throw that one back into the pool. So as usual, we're just having a bit of a glance for any sort of rotation errors and any general kind of cut errors on these, even if they're not ones that are listed. 1980 coat of arms. It's an uncircular. It's a fairly regular one. These do come with a double bar on them. We'll have a little focus down here. And that will be behind the emu's head. Actually, it looks like there is a bit of a double bar there, actually. One there and one there. We might have to put that one aside and give it a bit better of a look later on. See what we can see. This is the coat of arms one with 14 million circulation. So there's quite a few of those. It's not really listed as one to keep per se, so we'll throw him back. There's no glaring errors or anything on it. This one's in pretty good nick. Ah, it's a King Charles, that's why. Put him aside. Anything from 2024 seems to be ones that we keep with King Charles on them. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it was the first year that King Charles was on the coins. Not sure. 1983. I've got nothing listed in terms of what comes up as a error. And I can't see anything in particular on here. Alright, moving on. In terms of anything sticking its head out, nothing really there. That is a 2012. Alright, so this is one of the ones that 2012s we tended to get a donut in the feathers. So it was here. There's a little in the error coin. There's a little round donut that appears in there. But unfortunately for us, no donuts, which is probably just as well. Because they're full of sugar. Alright, 2021. Any particular note on the Queen there? And no sort of donuts or crop circles or anything sticking their head out anywhere. 59 million on the coat of arms for this one. Quite a big circulation number. No bars behind the emu's head, no donut, no crop circle on the kangaroo, no blobs down the bottom. Nope. Throwing back. Coat of arms. This had 21 million circulation. There was quite a few of these. And in terms of any errors or anything, nothing really sticking its head out. This is another one that's not listed, but as I always say, make sure you look, because you never know. That's what we're here for, to have a look and see what we can see, find what we can find, because you never know what you're going to get on what coins. 2022, nothing about there. Not the 22 by the look of it. Indeed. No circles or blobs. The SD's down the bottom where it's supposed to be. Oh, 1978 in pretty darn good nick, I'll tell you what. It's in very good nick for an older coin. It's not bad for an old girl, as we say. 78 coat of arms has its circulation, 25 million of them. If I was collecting one of each year, I'd just throw that one in. But I'm only collecting sort of ones that are unique. Don't have enough space. 2014. Alright, so this is another one of these ones that has the crop circles on it, if we are lucky enough to get them. And no crop circles behind the emu's head. Bugger. One day we'll find a crop circle. It's on my list of ones I'm really keen to find, actually. I just want to say that I've actually got one. Kind of like a wave. Like I found a wave gap, 20 cent. What was it, 1967 I think it was. I was pretty happy to get that, but I'd love to be able to get like a wavy baseline 20 from 67 or 66. I can't remember what year it was. The coat of arms had 48 million. Quite a big circulation of those ones. And there's no sort of glaring errors that we can see. And a very faint pressing down the bottom there. 4 to go. Haven't had much luck with this roll really. 71. There's nothing listed in terms of errors for this commonly. And this is the circulation of 21 million that we found before. 1975. Coat of arms had a circulation of 19 million. Looks like it's been through the ringer, this one, over the last years. No glaring errors or anything. 2 to go. Oh, speaking of coins that look like they've gone through the ringer. Good lord, look at this one. 1981. It's been to hell and back. This coat of arms one had a circulation of 24 million rather. If there were any errors on it, it wouldn't be worth much because it is in shocking condition. But there's nothing on there anyway. And last but not least, nice clean one. Looks like a 24 or a 22. If I'm guessing, probably a 22. Yes, it is. Don't know what that is there on the Queen's head. Don't know if that's a pressing error or some damage. Maybe it's damage. I took a look further into that 5-cent coin that we had last episode as well, and it looks like damage that was on that coin. Not sure if you recall, but there was a whole lot of little sort of dings in it. I wasn't sure if it was a pressing thing or a damage thing, but it looks to me like it was damage after looking into it, looking at it a lot closer through the microscope here. All right, so not much on there. So it's a bit of a dud on that one. We got a 24 King Charles, which we'll keep, and the only other one that was worth taking a look at was this 1980, and that was the one that we thought might be the double bar behind the emu's head. And we'll take a quick close-in look. Yep, I think it could be a double bar, so we'll have to give it a bit more of a clean. But you can see there's one there and one there, so I'll have to give it a bit of a clean with some detergent, see what we can see out of it. But it looks like it might be a double bar, so that'll be good. And that'll be at least one that we can add to our collection that's quite unique. Alright, well, that'll be it for us for this one this week. Catch up with us again next week, and we will be undoing a roll of 10 centers. We'll see you then.